guys want to do another quiz soon, like we did earlier? I got another one we could do. I bet we could get them all. We're gonna play more of this, but I want to do another quiz soon. Get everybody back in the mood. Get you in the mood. This is definitely a game I'm gonna want to get the soundtrack for. Finn was right. Finn was right. He knows his music with games. I gotta bug him. He used to do back in the day when he played. He used to do EVE Online events all the time, where he would ask people to stream snipe him, legitimately. What that means is, in a PvP game, stream sniping is when someone goes to your stream to find out where you are so that they could go try to kill you. And he would invite people to try that. It's like a challenge. And he would do this. What does that have to do with music? Nothing. Well, while he was doing that, he did what was called 0.4 FM. So he was always like playing music. So he knows his music too. I'm going to have to bug him about that. Like, yo, Finn, hit us up with your recommendations in Discord. Let's get some stuff added to our list that we can play. I used to lurk in those streams way back, like 3-4 years ago. The only reason I ever found out about Finn's channel was, and some of you who are absolute OGs around here know that I used to hang out a lot in this other streamer's channel named Trevelyan. And Trevelyan got raided by Finn once. And he called him his sister station because they both had like quote unquote radio stations. I was like, okay, I gotta check him out. That's how I found his channel. Let's go. Let's get a core.
There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort.
Oh dear.
The hard way.
Cool. Same as screen peeking in N64 days? Yeah. Pretty similar. Radio Trav. Yeah, that's it. Radio Trav. There you go. Yeah, Magnumer, that'd be really cool, man. I would love that. I'd try them on stream if you find them. I'd absolutely do that on stream. It'd be like a little thing we could all do together. That's how you found me, through Trav? Yeah. Screen watching is a skill? It depends. Like, I'd always give my friends the choice. Like, do you want to screen snipe or screen watch or not? And if we said we didn't want to, you know, we'd be on the honor system.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone.
But I usually did, unless...
But now the fort's crawling with windbags.
I usually screen watched because I expected everyone else to do the same. There we go. How are you, BGG? How was the horror stream today? You were playing a horror game I'd never even heard of. It looked interesting. Wow, I wrecked those things. That was awesome. Feels good. Depth perception. I thought I could walk there. Song of Horror. It was good. You're just tired. Understood. I know that life. I'm pretty tired too. I had a very broken sleep. Mog was... What's happening with Mog is what I thought would happen. It's getting cold, so he's getting more reliant on physical attention because he gets cold. I open the windows when I go to bed and turn on a fan. So he stands by the window all the time, and when he sees somebody walking around out there, he gets excited, and then he wakes me up and starts like rubbing me and trying to get head rubs and chin scratches. He's starting to learn that that kind of attention from me is very positive for him. Which is good. So I hope that continues. Because he's been way too aggressive at the start.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky.
Oh, I leveled. That was unexpected. That means we get to use an additional Boozahol. Oh, jeez. These are hard to see.
They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
What? It killed itself. Okay. Fair enough. Come on. I mean, honestly, I used to scream watch all the time as a kid, but I was, you know, I was cool with either way of doing it. Like if someone's like, okay, no screen watching, I'm like, all right. It wasn't like I'm gonna screen watch and you can't. We would just go on the honor system, which I was totally cool with. It's still skill based either way. Because when you don't screen watch, you have to rely more on in-game cues than just looking at someone else's screen to try and find their position. Yes, it is, Luna. That's correct. It was a perler sent to me by Silent Meowth many years ago. And I just hung it here because I didn't know what to do with it. And it's been there for years. Legitimately years. There we go. Oh, these things are hard to hit. There we go. Yeah. In you go. Ouch. You guys hit hard. Oh, that ricochet is messing me up. You and your friends had an honor system not to do it? Yeah, just like I said, it just depended on who wanted to do what.
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
Does everyone have a favorite candy? Because I'm always like looking for new snacks.
Kid can't hardly tell up from down after a while.
Yeah, no kidding. The bouncing around is very distracting. It's very distracting. I'm seeing things. Switch. We have a switch. Alright.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Damn. I thought for some reason I could go over there. Not today. Is that a flintlock pistol? No, that looks like a blunderbuss. Your favorite candy is all of them. Oh. Red vines. Apple chips. Ooh, apple chips. Scrap musket. Okay. I think I like this better than the repeater. Maybe. This feels like spread shot from Contra. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna use this. This is way better. I don't even care if its damage sucks at a distance. I can throw the sword if I want.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
You straight up shotgun things with it. It's a shotgun, so it makes sense. Reese's are up there, but you can't eat them without taking Benadryl. Are you allergic to something in them? That's interesting. Peanuts. Oh, yeah, there you go, Cracky. That I understand. What's a gummy peach ring, Luna? I don't think I know what that is. I actually got a bunch of snack recommendations from Finn. You know, speak of Finn again.
Could have been minding the business
that are low carb
like in the old days.
that I'm going to be looking into. Ideal is low carb for me, to be honest. But, you know, you can't really get that with candy, can you? Oh, jeez. What? Oh, I fell. Wow.
So many stairs. Somebody's sure to trip.
Where are the holes? You know me, I can never find the hole. Cherry sours. That sounds good. That sounds good. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about candy now, which is not good for me. I was just talking about how I need less sugar, and I'm like, hey, you guys know candy? Peach rings. All right. I have never seen these before. No, wait, I have. I've seen these before. I didn't know they were called peach rings. They're actually pretty good. I've had those. I've had those. Peachy rings. Peachy keen. Peachy keen rings. This game is mega cool, folks.
Cinderbrick gave
good on Supergiant Games.
For a while.
Good on Supergiant Games for making this one. I'm a little late to the party, aren't I? But that's okay. That's okay.
Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort.
Yo, shotgun. Oh my god. We finally have an AoE clear. You need a complement, you know, to your fast, short-range attacks, an AoE clear of some sort. Trolley is the main brand you see of peach rings, says Werewolf. Apple chips for low carb. Do those have low carb? I'd be all about that. I love apple chips. They often have that, like, sweet aftertaste, you know? Kind of a tangy sweetness. Oh my god. Why do we always talk about food? What have I done?
Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground.
What have I done? Dun, dun, dun. What about low carb snacks? Let's get some more talk about that. Celery and peanut butter, one of my favorites. It's hard to go wrong. I actually feel full when I eat that. Now, obviously, the peanut butter has a lot of protein / fat in it, right? So it's not perfect, but it's better than like cookies or, you know, things like that. Peanuts are good low carb. If I eat too much of it, though, it does bother my stomach. After having gallbladder removal surgery, myself and nuts have a more complex relationship now. And that includes peanut butter. You like celery and dip? What kind of dip, Cracky? French fries are low carb? No. No. They're like pure carb. French fries are like pure carb. Damn, it was too slow. There we go. I wish French fries were low carb or just any kind of potato. I like potatoes. Oh, wrong button. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, normal peanut butter has a lot of added sugar. Natural doesn't. So Yeah, Magnumer, that's pretty accurate. I definitely just derp myself off the edge there. Like Parks Lady said earlier, she kept rolling off of ledges in this game. I can see how. Rock button! Damn.
Kids blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
Newfangled. Goddamn, that thing's fancy, ain't it? You'll still eat French fries? Me too, but I will not eat it as a snack. Especially when I'm looking for a low carb. To me, it's like a meal or part of a meal.
Times like this, kids glad he packed trip mines.
I didn't use a trip mine. What are you trying to say there, video game? You trying to backseat me? I guess so! Almond flour and stevia. If I have stevia, oh, am I gonna be in the bathroom all day? Stevia, aspartame, those like artificial sweeteners kill me. They just destroy me. You're into low carb right now? Yeah, I do too. Splenda? No, it does the same. Same. For you, gotcha. All those sweet artificial sweeteners, my body is like, what is this poison? What are you doing?
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
Goddamn windbags. Alright. Just throw my sword. Power shot. I tried monk fruit. I've never heard of monk fruit. What can you tell me about that? Tell us about that, Luna. Oh, that's why they're not hitting me. They're close range only.
To getting burned.
Pickles is one of my favorite snacks. I love pickles. I love pickles. One of my favorite. I will drink the pickle juice when I'm thirsty. It does, oh my god, it's the best. Absolutely the best.
Is that you, Morpheus? I've been meaning to tell you those glasses make you look cool.
Cool.
But these monsters need a spanking, number 98.
They need a spanking, everyone. They need a spanking.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds.
Oh, there's a guy right there. Kabam! I love doing that counter kill. That's so cool. Oh dear.
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose.
Oh, I thought I blocked that. Damn.
The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
Oh! Fails back!
The windbags finally get the message.
I think I did it. I killed the things. Oh. I still got one of these here. There was a lot of goodies here. I destroyed this part. Wow. Seriously, pickle juice. Thanks for those 29 bits on top. What'd you vote for? Tales of Destiny. Very good, very good. Da-na-na. Pepperoni and cheese on crackers. I could just eat pepperoni and cheese by itself as a snack. That's a really tasty snack for me. That's like a pure protein snack. Protein and fat. Pickle juice. That reminds me, for some reason, that I left my tea in the microwave. I'd have salami more often if it wasn't so expensive out here. It's like $8 to $10 a pound. That's very expensive. Protein bread. I've never had that. What's protein bread? Good cheese, pepperoni, and pickle and roll it? Yeah, I like that too, Chaos Kitty. I like that too. Mary says, New Year's Eve family tradition, set out a bunch of crackers, cheese, meats, veggies, dip, and eat whatever. Any good deli meat, put cheese. Was wrapped around pickles, yes, yeah. What was, somebody said that they had a dip for their celery. And I asked what that dip was, but I didn't see the response. I probably just missed it. If you could repeat it. I'm gonna go grab my tea real quick, so it's only gonna take 30 seconds.
I am a waste management technician. Though I often smell of excrement, I deserve your respect because I provide a valuable service. Feces.
What was that? I heard something from the kitchen. What was that? It sounded like something was the narrator saying something? What did I miss? How much does an undead army weigh? A skeleton.
Monk fruit was a very valuable export from Irish monasteries in the late 7th century.
Educational
They were crafted in
TTS.
small cells by the tireless monks from the yearly cucumber harvest. They appreciated for the detailed engraving all across continental Europe and even as far as the court of the Tang dynasty. PogChamp 99 number 053.
I just never heard of monk fruit before. That's interesting. I wonder what it tastes and looks like. Dude, thank you, Snadaski. 99 bits. He voted for Dragon Warrior 123. The narrator was talking about feces. Wait, feces? That's Thor. Thor? Yeah, it was Thor's tier 3. It was Thor's tier 3. That's what it was. He said it was from Psychonauts. I've never played that game though. I've heard good things about it. Was it like a GameCube game or Xbox or something? What is this? Marshall's badge.
Kid used to dream of getting a Marshall's badge, but not like this.
Feces, that's Thor. It was PS2. Ah, okay. Okay. Ranch dip, Cracky. Oh, celery with ranch dip. Yeah, that's pretty classic. I personally would go with a veggie dip.
You need a spanking.
No, I never played
You need a
Psychonauts.
spanking for tricking us like that, number 98.
Never played Psychonauts.
Skyway's
no.
a welcome sight after all that.
I wouldn't mind. It's retro game, right? At this point, Psychonauts is totally retro. So I didn't get a core? Or did I not pick it up? Did I get it? Oh, I did get a core. It led to this fight. Never mind. Memory. It's the memory, folks. You know how it go. You know how it be. I'm gonna upgrade the hell out of this shotgun. This thing is cool. Let's go.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Headbanging? I don't headbang. My entire body is amorphous.
This game looks
Kid
pretty
shows
good
up
for
just as Zolf's
2011
telling me
era
about his
game.
own journey to the
I will
city.
wait till next stream to see if I want to buy it. It looks like fun. Number 98.
What would be a good replacement for people who don't like ranch? Blue cheese or vegetable dip? Probably more likely vegetable dip. It's one of the funniest games you ever played, Thor. It's not an RPG, but it is retro. PS2, yeah. Thank you for 41 bits on top. Do. All right, let's talk to this guy. Marshal's badge.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
French onion? Onion dip. Yeah. I could eat an entire container of onion dip by myself. You know what? How I make onion dip? A container of sour cream and a packet of onion soup mix. That's it. That's onion dip. That's all it is. Because it's just powdery stuff with like onion pieces in it. That's it. That's all it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. Psychonauts is God tier era Tim Schafer. Interesting.
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
If we put it on the list at some point, I'd have to own it, wouldn't I? He said it was PS2. I don't own it.
Zolf's the talkative sort. At least he used to be.
Wait, do I own it? Did somebody give it to me on a different console? I have a lot of games at this point. No, somebody gave me Eternal Darkness, not Psychonauts. I got the two mixed up. Let's get the good music going.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
He's the guy that gave Grim Fandango. Oh, okay. I've heard Grim Fandango is just like...
I barely believe he's come this far.
Just like Maniac Mansion. What is this?
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe.
It's on GameCube too? Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably get the original, I guess. I don't know. I'd want like one of the old console releases.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Wow, I just got totally blown out of my mind. Whoa, what did I do?
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
What did we do? What was in that pipe? I know, right? Is this a stage? I think this is a stage. What in the hell? Dude, what are you doing over there?
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Okay, I don't know what this is. This is weird. 19 reflections remain. Okay. This doesn't seem like a good place to be.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
What are these? Skybridge. Oh, I can leave. Alright. It's like a boss rush? I think this is like a boss rush.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Okay, don't get too close to those. Oh.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
Cracky's first console was a PC, like a X286 or whatever, 286. My first console was an Atari. What was everyone's first console? Mommy, Mouth! What is that emote? That's the guy from Hollow Knight, isn't it?
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
NES for Visceral? Ouch. Wow, that was a lucky counter. The floor is falling out.
Like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there.
That's not good.
The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Oh, crap. I got pancakes. Oh, dear. That's not good. I wanted to upgrade before going to whatever this was.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
NES was Thor's first console. First machine you played games on was TRS-80. What is a TRS-80? I've heard of that. Isn't that like some kind of computer? Psychonauts was dual developed for PC and Xbox and ported to PS2. So playing on PC would be OG hardware? Okay. I'll have to look into that. Oh, jeez. I fell. I'm dead.
Anyway.
Press start. One chance left. Okay. That guy is a little oversized. Just a bit. I think he fell.
The city had nothing for him.
That was
the money
weird.
he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
You started Outer Worlds? I want that game. I want to try it someday. Well, that was
so
quick.
what'd the kid do? Why he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
This is a story. This is a story. A very cool story. Tandy Radio Shack 80. Luna. Talking about, oh, your onion dip. Tauba sour cream, 8 ounces, warmed and softened cream cheese, 1.5 packets of onion soup mix. Then you put Vidalia onions and sprigs of onions. Oh man, that sounds like the real stuff right there. I am envious.
In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Better heal, just in case. Oh, I thought I was dead. Ooh, healing.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break.
Trash 80 is the colloquial name for TRS 80. Oh, man. I did have a Tandy. Tandy 2000, I think it was called, as a kid. I was 5. I think it was cool. Yeah. Sometimes I'm too slow on those counters.
In good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
I'll take that. Oh dear, that's a lot of little dudes. Oh, there's a flamethrower. No, it's gone. Okay. Oh, crap.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
I like this story so far. This is really cool. My first console was an Atari. I played Breakout and Asteroid on it. And I also, my favorite game on the Atari was Snoopy Red Baron. I am the only person I know that ever played that game. It was literally, you were Snoopy on top of his doghouse, and you would shoot down Red Baron biplanes or monoplanes or whatever with his guns on his on his doghouse. I love Onion Dip, yeah. You remember trying to play Wasteland at like 4 years old? I've never played the OG Wasteland. I've only played Wasteland 2. But Wasteland is the series that inspired Fallout. The whole Fallout franchise. What's up, Commodore? How are you? And Cindy's here, too. How are you, folks? Good to see you. I gotta get out of that. Holy crap.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened.
Come
just
on.
like that.
Oh, jeez. You're too fast. Blocking is fun. Dong.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer.
We
and
are
the
making
clothes on his back.
Bank right now. Get a Mac 2. Those my junior high, I guess, grammar school had those. I remember Number Munchers and Oregon Trail, and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego on those. Cracky's friend next door to an Atari. Yeah, Atari was cool. It's aged terribly. I don't think I'd ever want one, to be honest. Like, there aren't any Atari games where I'd just be like, yo, I want to play this game on Atari, you know?
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Oh, that's doing a lot of damage. You are causing problems. You're too big. I think he hit his own guy. That was weird. Yes. Get him. Just do it.
Well, he finally arrived at Ceylondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Just me. Oh, that was bad. Okay.
But then, all
Healing?
he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Healing. Hell yes. I'm stun locking these.
Past don't matter for nothing now.
I countered it and it hit me in the butt. That was fun. There's a new Atari about to ship the VCS. I think I'm good. I just don't really have an interest in the Atari games themselves. They just don't draw me. Like, you know, the next generation of games, if that makes sense. Well, we just earned a hell of a lot of money.
I worry for him. Just don't care to show it.
Don't care to show it. Well, fine. Be that way. God, you're so rude. Can we upgrade this musket? Yes. Hell yeah. More range, less spread. More spread, less range. Oh man, I don't want either. To be fair, you gotta get one though. To be fair, I'm not really using this for its range, am I? I am using it for its spread. And this one could make it more of a concentrated, point blank shotgun usage. Smooth bore rifled. Feces? That's Thor. Yeah, Thor is poop. Thor is poop. Your first console was a Pikachu Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow. Hell yeah, Sinaski. Hell yeah. Played with a Coco. I'm not sure what that is. Wizard of Darkling Wood, Thor. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Middle school, you had GTA 2. Wow. Wow, that's surprising. Especially for Germany. I heard they're like super strict about game censorship. We're gonna try smooth bore. I mean, we can always swap these. That's
you want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
All right, here we go. More crit or more dot. More crit or more dot. Are we using dot? I honestly don't know if it's good. We could just stack crit. Like we'd have 40% extra crit. It got better with new law. That's good.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
We'll try stacking our dots. Dots, stack the dots. You didn't understand type advantages back then. You were so young. I pretty much understood it, but dude, I'm 10 years older than you. So like you were a wee lad and I was probably like 14 or 15. Kind of unfair for you, isn't it? Speed while defending. Absorb straight fragments. Squirt cider it is. We'll see if there's any other good things to buy. Did I get a core? I did.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
That reminds me, I was asking about a quiz. Do you guys want to do a quiz? Shrine or memorial? I didn't like the shrine, so let's do the memorial. New vigils available.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Construct a memorial to Caledonia. Reward 250 fish hooks.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Earn glory in the proving grounds. Show surpassing skill. Okay, so these are all like skill-based challenges. Defeat a foe by counterblocking its melee attack while less than 20% health. I could do that. Quickly strike foes 15 times in a row without missing. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. It's Reg. Uh-oh.
Words can't express what happened.
We owe something to Reg.
Got.
Everybody, we owe Reg. The day you've all been waiting for.
Bye.
Bye, Reg. I've grown out of the bits of hair. You're gonna have to tell us your story in 5 minutes. Got him. Got him. Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. Something coarse. Upgrade the musket.
Finders keepers.
Maluncan liquor. Whale ale. Nah. Let's see. What else do I have to do? We got 2 more things on that list. Nice. Bow. We're gonna upgrade this again. More damage. Shots cause greater knockback. Ooh, damage. Damage.
The marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
Damage. Easy peasy. No brainer. No brainer. I want to do a quiz. Some more Bastion. More Bastion. I love that one of those was called Smoochum. They skipped Mew 3 and went to Mew 4. There's no way that's real. I don't believe it. What's Mew 4? Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't believe you. You're trolling me. That's mean. Why are you gonna troll me?
I'm just messing with you. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go proving ground for muskets. For killing? Oh, that's true. Mew 4 is for killing.
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd? Like picking up broken glass barehanded. At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count.
Okay. Destroy all targets in a few shots.
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries.
Jeez.
Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot.
I think you're supposed to push them off. Yeah. That's what it is.
Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close.
So they do. I did not do very good. Shots
It took a
fired.
keen eye, not
I
an
got
itchy
second
trigger
prize.
finger.
I got second prize. Something coarse. Something foul. 15 shots or fewer. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Pokemon game got you out of lurk. It was fun.
Marshals did more than just stand around shooting, of course.
It was a good time. I liked it. All right, let's see what we can upgrade with that new thing we just got. 800. Oh, damn. Faster reload, reduced penalty to long-range damage. Oh, I kind of like that. I think that's better. I think that's better than a faster reload. IMO. MO. Boop-a-doop. We have Langston River. And that's really our only core location. The rest are challenges. Okay, let's go there. Thanks, folks. That was fun. I like doing those quizzes. I enjoy them.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up.
Bam!
Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
I mean, I see water flying all the time. It's just usually flying down. Get it? That wasn't funny. It's okay not to laugh. I accept all your blank
Riverbanks
stares.
swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Thank you. That was the correct response. Ow! Jace.
Weepin' Nellie. She'll send some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Clamor on the
Or
coast.
maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick.
Beep, 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 beep. Thank you for your blank stares. They're all fighting each other. Interesting.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out.
Oh. I got knocked on my butt.
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder.
What was that bird? Did you see that
Try as
bird
she
down there?
might, though, she hits a snag. Kids gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Break everything is what the game just told me. Break everything. That didn't work. That was bad. I saw a bird down there. That was weird.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
I hate those purple things. They're so rude. You counter them and they fly around behind you and kick your ass. Oh, I got my arsenal here. That's interesting. I don't want to make a change, but I like that I can if I wanted to.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
Burps!
Peckers.
Packers. Oh my god. Jeez. Even with blocking, they peck my eyes balls out. My eyes balls. They peck my eyes balls. Don't forget about your eyes balls. Yo, dude. Just block. There you go. Good job. He was really struggling with that
They've
one.
been watching his every move.
Damn peckers.
They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet.
This thing's full of innuendo. It seems so. Yeah.
He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go.
It seems so. These are on
Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
These are apparently on my side. Well, that's freaking awesome. Murdered by the murder bird.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Damn.
Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
Fuck. I fell. Those things are gonna wreck me. I don't have a quick way of killing them.
The windbag's getting even better idea. They aim to smash Weepin' Nellie to splinters. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they're winning. That's bad. Uh-oh. We're going fast.
She's just got to make one last stop.
Construct more
With the
pylons.
last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground.
Sammy.
Solid ground in Pecker country.
Pecker country.
Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites.
Pecker country, everyone. I am 12 years old.
They want that core real bad.
They're going hard in
Maybe they
Pecker
want it
country.
Just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there?
No.
A good couple of times. Now, listen close. You should remember this.
What just happened? Uh-oh.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
How did I get here? You must be talking about the U.S.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
Prosper Bluff. I dare say don't look too prosperous out here. I fell down the mine shaft. Damn, I wasn't done exploring. That sucks. These pecker things attack everything. They are attacking everything. I guess I can't go that way. Let's go this way.
The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that.
I did something.
But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
That's true. Ow. Oh, wow. That messes your vision.
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
No.
There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again?
Shit. What's this music? Sounds familiar. This music sounds really
that's
familiar.
The one.
I just... Oh, this is cool. Shotgun ain't doing so hot here. Dead end. Damn it. Ah, I thought I could walk on the rail. Was worth a shot. Well, this game is a incredible soundtrack. What the heck? That was awkward. But counterattack. Voice bay? Voice bay. It's getting quieter. No, I wanted to get closer to it. Why is it getting quieter? Maybe it isn't. Oh shit! The game is yelling at me to heal. Fine. Fine. This game has a rather American Gothic vibe to it at times. That was too much damage. I'll take too much damage, folks. Company that made this is known for incredible soundtracks and games. Yeah, so I hear. They apparently made Transistor, Pyre, and Hades. Is American Gothic a style of music? Sometimes known as Southern Gothic. It's like slow, dark themes with a southern flavor to it. Alright, so I could go that way. Or this way. Always gotta switch. No. The other way. It's like Bloodborne? No. Bloodborne is more Lovecraftian. Trying to think of a movie that would fit that. You know? What if there's a movie that fits that kind of vibe? It pushed me through the burbs. Transistor's one of your all-time favorite games. No kidding. That's a bold statement. No kidding. Ah, that's why we needed to go that way. There we go. Okay. Grapes of Wrath? I've not seen that one. Sleepy Hollow. No idea. He keeps yelling at me to heal, but I don't wanna.
I don't want to heal. It's not time to heal.
Woo. I'm beating off all these peckers? God damn, Sammy. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say over there, sir? That thing's hitting itself.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
Why not? You can totally explain what happens next, narrator man. Hidebound
Suffice it to
journal.
say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Warren book handwritten in the Eurus script. Scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formulae. Oh.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
Did I find an NPC? I heard this lady's voice 2 days ago when I was playing Hades. Has she been singing songs for them this whole time? She was singing a song about the gods in Hades, like something about Atlas. And I just stood there for like 10 minutes listening to it. Get closer. Have I heard music from Transistor? No, I have not. I just want to sit here for like 5 minutes. I should give it a listen. I probably won't without playing it grungy off. Yeah, this is really good. Southern Gothic music. It's on top.
I dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Definitely gonna need to get this soundtrack.
Build that city on a hill. Come build that city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill.
Right, Amy? Yeah. And I think
So
at least one of them was Burton, who loves that kind of vibe.
build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long.
Oh, it's very green here.
Come build that wall up to the sky.
Man, okay. Let's look around before we leave.
Come build that wall up to the sky.
It sounds better when she's got that subtle reverb.
Someday you'll
They'll be
Alright.
here before too long.
Too long. How long? Singer agreed to return to the Bastion. Ooh.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we?
Cool.
Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow her again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
One more. Uno más. Hidebound journal. What do you got?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Uh-oh. That's foreboding. That's not good. That's not good. What you got, lady? Achievement. The singer.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Zia.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see.
Too
But
much.
leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
It sounds like he's learned a bunch of arcane destructive knowledge.
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Goddamn, I'll tell you what.
So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Her father's own journal. The plot thickens. Cursed armor is the latest fashion trend. Hi, Sisu. But I don't think I can pull it off.
Pekka Country was the name given to northwest Pennsylvania during the Pekka craze in Europe. Over 3 million woodpecker beaks were shipped to the foundries in France. The harvesting process involved beating the pecker across the head to crack off its lol and ahh. Peckers is just a funny word. PogChamp 99 number 053.
The Gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
What the hell, Sam? Where did that come from? Are you okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Oh my god. Are you gonna be alright? Reduce penalty to long range. Or... yeah, no, that's it. That's what I want.
To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
It checks out. Did we get any new boozies? No. Alright. Feels bad. I wanted new boozies. That's the armory, and that's just how you switch. Here!
Monument.
Kid's surprised
Lightning
when I
bolt.
tell him there's only one core left.
Lightning
I
bolt.
shouldn't have believed it either.
Lightning bolt.
Do you need a beer? Oh, I could. Oh my god, I need a beer. I wish I had beer. I'm gonna do this. DM Barry and a 12-pack of beer to list, please. I haven't had a beer in over a year. Renegade Jib Jib's here, everyone. Say hi to Renegade Jib Jib. I've known that man for many years. Is this a play or a replay? It's our first time playing it, Jibs. First time playing it. Shrine. Building the shrine.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Goddess of oath and abandon. Foe shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat. No bonus. Why would I do these if they don't have a bonus? Let me just push A.
A Kobe.
Oh, you have to enable them. 5% extra experience and money.
Pith.
This one's 10%. Interesting. How am I liking so far? It's very fascinating. The music.
Zolf trails off and asks to be alone.
What kind of beer do I go for when I do? Exa, and the rare times that I have a beer, usually I go for a stout like Guinness or some kind of Belgian ale. No porters. I like porters, but they don't like me, so I don't do those. Coffee style stuff I can't do. I don't like really IPAs unless they're super citrusy. Dragon's Milk, I've had it. It's really good.
We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Dragon's Milk's really good, but it hurts. It doesn't hurt my stomach. When I say things hurt my stomach, it's not like an actual hurt. It's like an indigestion thing, you know?
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys
Dragon's
disappeared.
Milk is good stuff. I agree. I absolutely agree. Hansi, what's up, man? How are you today? Yeah, Jibs, this is really good. Where are you at on stouts? I really like stouts. Usually I can do them. Usually. One of my favorite beers is Belgian ale. I think it's Belgian.
The
Called
wild
Midas
unknown.
Touch.
Place can eat a man alive.
It's $20 for a 4-pack.
Place is so raw, even
Very
the
expensive.
Calamity couldn't cook it.
It's delicious.
Not all of it.
Did you have me try Old Rasputin? I don't think so. I think you had me try some kind of whiskey. No, it was a gin. I think you brought a gin because it came with the olives or whatever. You're drinking that. Magnumer, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, man. I feel like I'm the villain in this game. No joke. X. Hidden stash. Dueling pistols.
Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two.
This is the button mash weapon. Vodka Russian Standard. That's what it was, yeah. I want my musket back. This is neat.
Savage things lurking at every turn.
Holy hell.
Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either.
Damn. Okay. They ain't messing around, are they? Dang it.
Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns.
You damn right I am, boy. Oh. There we go. Taking unnecessary damage here. There we go. Get faster and slinger with those
Like them
puns.
building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down.
I just have these bad vibes right now.
The core's right there, itching to come home.
That I'm the bad guy. Don't ask me why, but that's the vibe I have right now. Can I get over there? No. I'm trying to, like, not do what the game is conveying to me, because sometimes you can find secrets that way, you know? The Bastion devs knew what they were doing with Packers. They had to. They had to.
Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without
It's
a
the
fight.
Rose Guard song. It's the Rose Guard song. It's totally his song.
Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened them up.
Wallflowers. Cute.
Same goes for the kid.
Cute. Alright. This is a lot of needless destruction. I want my blunderbuss back, you some bitches. What you do with it? Gives you a Western feeling. It gives me a Southern Gothic feeling. Arsenal.
Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Yeah, give me that musket back. Give me that musket
Kid
back.
sticks to his old standbys.
You're damn right he does. Shipment. I'm pushing
A
X.
handful of windbag shipments made it out this far.
What the? Well, that's different. Alright, I was trying to counter. That didn't work.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion.
That didn't work. I was trying to do counter attacks. Wow. Okay, this thing could do a lot of damage.
Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here.
I think I just found some hidden money.
Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Lunkhead. Oh boy, that's a lunkhead, huh? The word lunkhead reminds me of Cowboy Bebop. I'm not hurting this thing? I was definitely hurting that thing. Okay.
Sees a smooth black stone coughed up by the calamity. Be seeing plenty more.
Shoot.
Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp. Wild green vine apples about the only good thing out here.
Those blow up. That's gonna be a thing we gotta worry about later, isn't it? All right. That's gonna be a concern, friends. If only I could play some Southern Gothic music right now.
He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right?
Nope.
Well, no. It ain't. Not by a long shot.
It don't feel like it's over, friends.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome.
Oh, no.
See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion.
Oh, I shouldn't have given him that book.
Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Good. What could possibly go wrong? Fractured monument. Evidence of Zolf's rage against the Bastion. Damn.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Goddamn.
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped, started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
What could possibly go wrong? Dual decider? Oh, that's for the pistols. Nah. Ooh. Idols. Oh. Nah, I don't like the idols. I don't need to make the game harder. I mean, technically I could, but that feels like something you would do on a replay, you know? Something greasy. Oh, that's for the pistols. I don't use them. I'm only level 3. That's why I was like, there's no way
Kid
I'm
ain't
done with
finished
this.
here yet.
Oh, I gotta use the thing. Okay.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health. The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Is he? Alright, so we have Joss and Bog. We have a new challenge over there, but I don't use those weapons, so not much interest. Just the bog. The boggy bog. I'm gonna open something up here. Why is this window so wide? Go over there. There we go. There it is. That's what I was looking for. It was the Chaos Kitty thing. The game on this lets you do on that list. Oh, it's for owning Luna. Only like people have offered to lend me games before, and it's very generous of them to do so. But in my own experience with having games loaned and loaning them to people,
After
there's always
Zolf's little episode,
that anxiety
kid sets off in search of shards.
of being
First stop,
the caretaker of someone
Johnson
else's
Bog.
property.
You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
So it's not like me trying to pressure people to give me stuff they don't want to give up. I just don't want to borrow something and have to deal with that anxiety of like, oh God, I have to be like super crazy careful with this, and then I'll have to send it back and make sure that it gets there in one piece. You know, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense.
Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
Can I go that way? No. This place is... Okay, I was gonna say, they looks very green to me. But with these on, it's all gray. Oh, I like this question. Okay, I found one. I was looking at the list of questions.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
So, I've thought about this one before, this question, many times. And I usually come to the same answer, and it's based on something I recently played. But if you could have just one game remade, what would it be? I know mine. You didn't hear what I said? Damn it. It was a long explanation.
They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
No, is the short answer. Because I don't want the anxiety of having to be the caretaker of someone else's property, especially if it's very valuable or sentimental to them, and then having to worry about it getting sent back in one piece. So no, I don't do borrowing. And it's not my way of trying to pressure people into giving me stuff they don't want to give up. I understand. If it's too valuable to you, don't, you know, then I would never expect you to do that. But yeah, it's just too much anxiety for me to want to borrow that. Can you vote for 0 games remade and have devs focus on new games? Sure, but it feels like a cop-out. Like any one game, I would pick Xenogears. That game needs the proper treatment. Vandal Hearts? I've yet to play that one, Sisu. Where's the shot?
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds.
Why did I just
This
fall
place is intoxicating.
down? Oh, that's why. You were gonna say Xenogears Exo. You just don't want to break your collection. Don't
know where he's gone.
That's okay.
Might be gone for good for all I know.
Yes, Jib, sorry, apologies. Yes, the question for anyone that didn't hear, if there was one game you could have that was remade. Damn it, one of the cats pooped and they missed the box. I could smell it. Oh, it's ripe.
I dig my hole, you build a wall.
Vagrant Story for Chaos Kitty.
Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
What the hell? Zelda 2 could benefit from a remake? Oh yeah, Kane. I agree. Siren. Oh dear.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Oh!
Kid pops him good.
I've played a bunch of really good remakes recently. RE2
That a survivor?
had a really good remake.
No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Link's Awakening had a really good remake. I've heard, you know, the Final Fantasy VII remake's really good. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the question is, which game would you want to have a remake?
Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries.
I don't think the question is, which game do you want to have a shitty remake? You know? Like, I think those are two different answers. Ow. Nice counter kill.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Surrender? I don't think so. Well, I mean, yeah, it's obviously implied because it says which game would you want to have a remake, right? Why would you want it to have a remake if it was going to be bad? I think that's just part of the question. It's a hard question, I think. I think it's a hard question. I like Xenogears as an answer. You know, I don't want to go into too much detail about what happens in that game, but it was clearly not finished. Like, the story is finished. You get a beginning, an ending, and a conclusion. Unquestionably, but yeah, that game needs to be finished. Luna says, a hard question for you, because the game you would want them to remake, both of them. A sloppy Xenogears remake would make you angry? Oh yeah, me too. It would feel like a cash grab, like, you know, people said. You want them to remake Oracle? Yeah, same. In the Link's Awakening engine? Yeah, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. That would be awesome.
I'm Zolf of Liura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still.
This is getting weird.
Did anybody else survive?
I don't know. I don't know. It's the Stardew Valley sound.
Sure enough, he finds
a cliff. I thought I could walk up that. Damn it. This game was like yelling at me all the time to heal. Fight! Yeah, I think you guys are just overcomplicating the question. Why would you want a remake if it was going to be bad?
peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Okay. That was different. There are some things here that have hearts, which means they're on my side. Is this a Bastion? Wow. Oh. No, it's not on my side. Weird. Oh. I didn't even see that thing. Wow. Xenogears. That's my answer. Xenogears. I would like to see a remake for. Xenogears. Zelda 2, says Kane. I wonder, how would you do Zelda 2? Would it still just be a side-scrolling platformer? I don't think that would vibe too well. Would you change it entirely? What would we do with that? What kind of remake would it be? Would it still be side-scrolling? Ah, shit. I can't tell where the edges are sometimes. Feels bad. I guess I gotta go this way.
Now the Bastion can send them even farther into the wild unknown.
Oh, this is fine. Jibs, those are both remakes.
One of Ceylondia's famous watering holes.
Those are both remakes. Again, like, you guys are overcomplicating the question.
He has the nerve to flash the shield he stole.
We don't need to add all this extra criteria. What game do you want to see remade? That's the question. That is it. Oh God, that thing's big. That's a lot of dudes. Okay. Oh man. The double counter.
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed.
You'd like to have a full-on refresh of Total Annihilation. Oh.
Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi the bartender? Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's all right, snoozing there on a rock in the sky.
I do feel like I'm the villain
He wakes
now.
up. I'm just fooling.
So, I was gonna say, I thought Supreme Commander was what you're asking for, Jibs, but that was a spiritual successor, wasn't
He
it?
sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant.
This is getting really weird.
He sees what's left of Piff, the bull.
Okay, and you would keep it a side scroller with trying to fix a lot of the obtuse mechanics and designs. Fix the difficulty, make it more accessible. I want to go around this thing. It won't let me. Oh, there we go.
He sees what's left of his lifelong friend.
That's myself? Strange. This is really weird. Okay, I gotta kill him.
His friend, he's come undone too.
Oh dear.
He sees what's left undone.
Another campsite. Brainlord for the Super Nintendo. I never played Brainlord. I did like this kind of lore of TA. There wasn't much of it, but it was there. That game was just kind of groundbreaking for RTS games. Total Annihilation. Just, it's like, it was so ahead of its time. Kind of crazy. Take ore. I took the ore. I am the ore whore. Pack ore. These things are clearly conveying what it wants me to do. Take wood. Place wood. Rest. Xenogears would be a good remake. Yeah. Oracle of Ages and Seasons would be good now that we have that engine. You know, here's another one that I've talked about before that isn't necessary, but I'd still want. Like, it doesn't need it.
But it finally comes to.
Weird. Would be.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
Using the Octopath engine? Octopath Traveler engine to remake Final Fantasy VI. So you keep the sprite designs, but you use the new like 3D environments with that art style and engine. I think that would be cool. Like I said, it's not necessary. I don't think it needs a remake, but I would want to play that. Absolutely want to play that. Add more dialogue to town folks instead of just I am error. Yeah. What the fuck? That
Disgusting things.
Yeah, that's correct. It was disgusting. Give me those. All right, money. 4 through 6 would be awesome in that engine. Yeah, probably. I think 6
Lung Blossom.
would have the highest chance of succeeding.
It's bigger than the stories say.
Oh dear. That is a big old thing.
Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
Flock. Oh, God.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
Wow.
Well, a kid prunes it down to size somehow.
I had to use a lot of potions there. You'd like to see a Phantasy Star remake. I've never really played those. So I'd be genuinely curious how that would turn out, you know? Because I've heard, like, they're generally, I think cult classic is probably the right word for Phantasy Star games. You know, like, they weren't super popular, but the people that played them really liked them. I wonder if their storylines would hold up today, you know? That'd be interesting to see. Because, well, from what I know from Phantasy Star games, right, is 2 and 4 are generally regarded as good, and 1 and 3 are like WTF. That's the vibe I pretty much get from most people who talk about those games.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
That means that I survive. Phantasy Star 4 would probably hold up.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
I don't think it would work. Not work. That's probably not the word I'm looking for. I don't think it would do well. Because they're direct sequels, aren't they? Like, storyline from previous ones are part of the sequels, is my understanding. At least, I think, like 2 and 4 or 1 and 4 are connected. No one has snipped the number.
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll get back in business.
That number?
A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Let me check. Is that still accurate? Yep, it is. Dude, thank you. Renegade Jib Jib gifting us up to the community. Thank you very much, man. We're at 400 dead. Sega Ages Phantasy Star 1 on Switch got QLL changes. It's still a bit rough, though. I see. Foundation?
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
True Arsenal grants access to the Trapper Snare, a powerful secret skill. Okay, interesting. True Forge grants access to 2 additional tiers. Oh wow, that's probably what we're gonna do. Access to potent spirits. Okay. New idols to the most elusive members. Okay. Variety of new vigils. Alright. Additional new inventory. Okay. Upgrades. That's easy. That's a no-brainer.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Hi, Reg. How are you? Hello, Reg. What do I have that's new here? Nothing. Nothing I use. We use the sharp claws. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, level 4. Heck yeah! Speed while defending. Crit when low health. Absorb straight fragments. Speed while defending. Let's try that.
Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock. I don't like to keep him waiting. He ain't all that shy.
You want Legend of Dragoon remake? Oh yeah, I think that could use one. I'd agree with that. I'd like to see that remade. That game was rough. Like low frame rate with like almost frame perfect timed attacks. Ugh. It was frustrating to do combat in that game sometimes.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Alright, so we got the challenge thingies. Just kind of whatever. We have Rothus Lagoon. Okay, that's where we're going. You think Legend of Dragoon could be an action RPG?
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
Kind of like a Star Ocean or a Tales game, or a different, or like Xenoblade games.
Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Blow everything up. Chop, chop, chop.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
Packers, everyone. Packers.
These beasts, they don't like company.
You were thinking more along the lines of FF15. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Ow! I think I did too much damage. So I only kind of like the combat in Final Fantasy 15.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
But I was told that the Final Fantasy 7 remake basically is far superior to it in combat. So maybe it would work better that way. I don't know. Meow. Machine gun thorn plants are kind of terrifying. Final Fantasy 7 remake is like hybrid ATB action. That sounds pretty interesting to me, to be honest.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't.
Wow.
One of them's been living in the tall grass.
How the hell is
They
it?
called her Queen Anne.
Okay, this is fine. You think Final Fantasy 15 combat headed in what could be a good direction? Yeah. It had potential. I think,
the lagoon's
honestly,
got plenty of other dangers, of course.
really my biggest issue with Final Fantasy 15 combat was really just the camera. That's what I struggled with the most. Just getting my orientation. Like, I was constantly spun around. Oh, it's a fruit tree. Oh. Other than that, the combat was kind of cool in that game, to be honest.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Shiny things, ankle gators related to zither.
You know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? The stinkweed.
Oh. There we go. Jeez. What the heck? Legend of Dragoon
Can't
could be
fight
a cool
Queen Anne
remake.
without the proper tools.
I'd be down with checking something like that out.
Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
He just can't help himself, alright? He's gotta hunt those peckers. Good God.
The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
I don't like this weapon. Even a little bit.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Hold B to prepare a throw. Okay, this is cool music. There we go. PKR? What's a PKR?
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
There we go. This thing is strong. It's just kind of slow and not exciting to use, I suppose, is the way to put it.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. Bad idea to walk in gator grass. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining, and it ain't raining.
It ain't raining, folks. I apparently just messed up the combat in 15 pretty
Still no
bad.
sign of the shard.
All right, give me my weapon back.
Well, the brusher's way ain't really his style.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Trip mine. That's my style. Speaking of Xenogears. Bird Emperor Gruff. Thank you, whoever you are, for
Closer
the
you
anonymous
get to an
bits.
ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kids gotta make a run for it.
I do. Yeah, I
That
do.
old gator's right on his tail.
Oh dear. don't know how to dodge those. They kind of kick my ass. I could go that way, or I'm gonna go this way. Oh dear.
Queen's got one mean bite.
Yeah. I guess there's no that way. Groff like birds is a jerk. You're not wrong. Is that a cliff? Uh-oh. Yeah, it was.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Who is that? Anonymous. Trolling me. Something pointy. Upgrade for the pike. Okay. We don't use that. We like our swinging blades. Woo. You gotta be quick. That thing's just gonna eat you. Ankle gator egg.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young.
Wow.
That's why there ain't many around.
How many of you out there are just lurking? Not lurking, but just hanging out because this game has such good music. I could see myself doing that. Like if there's a game that has a really good soundtrack, I could see myself being like, yo, I'm gonna watch this.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair?
Just because I want to hear it.
You use a kid as bait.
Oh, this is fine. Cade, he's like, yo, I like this music.
Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go.
Oh, good God, this is spoopy.
They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. The shard's sitting in plain view.
Oh, that's a
Can't get
cliff.
hasty in a place like this.
Do I have to fight this thing? I think I do. Ah. Interesting. Oh, there we go. I just wasn't close enough.
She's starting to get annoyed.
Oh, ouchies.
And now he's made her mad.
Oh. Yikes. Oh, man. Give me that.
Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
That was for damn brushers. Goddamn brushers. I did it. I killed that son bitch. All right.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
What's a banshee's favorite kind of music? Screamo.
Queen
Number
Anne's reign
09,
is
the
over.
fighter decided
We
he
even got
wanted
a
to learn
crown
to use
jewel.
spears. Said he wanted to stick it to the man.
Oh my God, Miss Earl. Doing.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Glug, 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 glug. Thank you, Miss Earl, for 99 bits. You're assembling desk legs and listening to the music in the silky smooth narrator's voice. It's pretty good, isn't it? Mailbox.
Still no mail. Go figure.
When the hell did we get a mailbox?
That gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her.
Oh boy. She's got a pet gator now. That can't go well.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
So definitely got some cat jam going on here. Meow. Distillery potent spirits is pretty promising. So is an improved inventory. I'm gonna go with more potent spirits. Yeah.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Private stock, what do you got? Falling malt, reduce damage from falling. You can fall in this? Black rye. Let's do black tonic capacity, that's cool. Life wine, survive an attack that would have brought defeat, that's cool. Okay, those are all really cool. Let's do that one. Survive the attack that would bring defeat.
Life wine so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste.
That's pretty damn tasty, I tell you what. Yeah, we don't...
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
I don't really want to use anything other than what I'm using. Scrap musket skill. Oh, these are what use tonic. Okay. Repeater. I don't use that. Bow, hammer. Certain weapon. Okay. Alright. We're going to upgrade that next time. The Lost and Found. I feel like that would be the most meaningful upgrade.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
We got one here in Point Lemaine. And we got a challenge there. Point Lemaine. What are you building, Jibs? What kind of desk?
Know how Celandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Damn. I thought he was going to say whorehouses. You never know. You never know. Oh, man. Do-do-do-do. Another 2-part corner desk. This one's way bigger. For you or for someone else? Reg, a man can always dream. We'll make it happen for you, Reg. All right.
If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
On commission. Ah, gotcha. Got him.
But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
There is a new gun right there. Army carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage.
Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
I still like the shotgun better. This is your rifle, this is your gun. Reg's been watching Full Metal Jacket, folks. There. I was overcomplicating it. which is something I am guilty of doing a lot of. All right. Oh, I can't go that way.
Whole place shudders in a fit.
Of course
The
it
grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Oh, my timing is bad.
The grand rail's all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out.
It's still
Things
shooting me.
eager to take back their turf.
Man. It works like a shotgun if you don't aim as long. It's just missing.
Kid lets a few of them slip by. Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Those things kick my ass so bad. Oh my god. Hello, Seamus. How are you, man? What is the good word? Bam.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, but with wallflowers, cough, and fungus everywhere.
I want my shotty back. That was my favorite.
We got this direction or that direction. This direction. Weird. Jelly donut. Wait, what? I would eat one. Low social interaction batteries. I understand that life. Sometimes you just don't got it. Sometimes you just want to chill. You're gonna have all the donuts ever? There you go, Cyril. There you go. Quote from the movie? What movie? You guys should go check out Seamus's channel. Very genial streamer.
Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
Full Metal Jacket? Oh. Don't lie to the people? I'm not lying.
Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times.
Finally! Alright. Got my
Near on
musket
50
back.
years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War.
That's what I wanted to do. Sounded like a Seamus plug. Yup. Should check out his channel. Should check it out. Dude's a very genial, positive guy. Keeps a good vibe. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the musket I've really liked so far.
It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
Doink. The damage over time is nice on this. Raguson set himself over the pie hole. I want to know how well those are working for people and if they're slowing things down. Because I am personally... Like, I'm concerned that adding an extra route through the equation would slow down my upload, you know? There we go.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing.
What do you call them?
That was
Hops?
bad.
Hops, right? Extra hops? Yeah, I'm a little worried that that would slow things down for me. You're just pinging locally, so it should be less than a millisecond. Well, that's tempting.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
That is tempting. The real question, I think, on anyone's mind, Regison, does it block Twitch ads? Does it do that? I bet a lot of people would be interested in that.
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
Dang it. It's a lot of swamp weed. I don't like the swamp weeds. It makes me think of illicit
Ever
substances,
tried dancing side to side while holding your breath?
of which I've never used. Not my style.
While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye?
Packers.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
It could be. I mean, this game is fun. The narrator, he's being contradictory to his own game's bottom line. What'd I get? Something fancy. Something fancy? It doesn't block Twitch ads? Oh. Just take the damage. Just take the damage.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
You block the ads by supporting me? Yeah. I make sure that all my subs have no ads. That is
Turns out he's
incentive
got
to
company
subscribe
up at
to the
rail
channel.
station, waiting for him.
Being a sub here means you will not get ads unless Twitch has done something really mean.
Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zolf.
I can't use attacks. Okay.
Turns out he's wrong.
Hello, not Zolf.
This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
Wham? We're not allowed to listen to Wham. It's against the TOS.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
I'm gonna get DMCA'd if you play Wham. Sealed note. Letter addressed to Zia appears to be written by Zolf, who must have found another Ura survivor to deliver the message.
The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia.
Oh no, he's trying to twist her against us. But then again, remember I said I was getting vibes that I'm the bad
Well,
guy?
what's a kid to do?
What if I'm the bad guy? I could see that.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
You want a lip sync contest back in the late 80s to Wham?
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Amusing. Any mail? Anything? Nope, no mail. Alright, Tia. I'm gonna give this to you second.
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him.
What isn't Zolf telling us?
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the Calamity and our people. I'll be waiting.
Over the past 2 days, the pie
Sincerely,
hole
Zolf.
has blocked 14.5% of your DNS queries. Jeez.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
That's kind of crazy to me that it's blocking that much, Reg.
We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Carbine, dual pistols, machete, something pointy. No, something burnt? A certain weapon. Interesting. Something wrong. They don't have upgrades for my guns. Gain some health by counter blocking with the shield. That's interesting. Leech aid. Gain some health by striking foes. Side effect minus 66% health tonic potency. 5% chance to turn zealous after defeating a foe. While zealous gain 200% extra damage for 3 seconds. That's cool. Damage resist. All right. I do like the idea of leech. Taxter, what's up? How are you? Hey-o. Hey-o. Why does that mute? How dare you mute on me? Just chilling? Well, enjoy the chill. Thanks for choosing us. Let me go look at the upgrades first. War machete. Look at that. We got new upgrades. That's why I did this. Plus 100% crit hit damage. Blades per throw. Bleh. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Blades per throw. You get out of here with that. Alright, I'm going to try the crit build now.
The solid frame can put an extra sting in every slice.
Yeah. Yo, Suntop, thanks for the gift sub to Texter. Very cool. I got a better weapon. Yes, sir. So I can't afford the leech aid, which is probably the one I want. Yeah, we'll save for that. What album just dropped? Reg, can the pie hole also block? Like, how does it work? Does someone just have like a database of ad services and they add it to that? Like you add it to the list, or like, how do those work?
The shards are getting harder to find.
I don't know how they work. That's for the carbine. Okay. Shard detected. Colford Cauldron. Hot, Wet, and Sassy by Tobacco. They have like 95,000 domains they know to
Not
contain
everything
ads.
blew up in the Calamity.
Wow. But you said it can't match inline ads, right?
Why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time.
Because I know uBlock Origin can block Twitch video ads, but they keep like bypassing it, so they keep finding new ways to block it. It's
The cauldron
like an arms
boiled over
race.
some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock.
Yeah.
If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Okay, it's raining poison. This is nasty. Oh, that's why. That guy up there.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too.
Oh.
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
As for us, we learned an awful lot from Culford Cauldron.
Fire bellows? They come through as Twitch direct traffic. Oh, hi Greeny, what's up?
That learning led to some interesting inventions.
Oh my god, I have a
The raw
flamethrower.
power of the world fell right into our hands.
That's pretty interesting. You just became a burrito. Did you wrap yourself up in blankies? Is that what you did? Are you a blanket loaf? You fucking bet I did. Oh,
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction.
this is a fun weapon. What the hell?
Can't fault our people for their natural curiosity now, can you?
I died! Okay, let's go this way. Is it cold where you are, Greeny? 2 gift subs. 2 gift subs. All right, all right. Oh my god, stop. I have joystick drift. And it affects my mouse. It's really weird. No, I don't want this shitty song. Okay, there we go. It was like 55. You just wanted to be a loaf today? Just wanted to be a loaf? Rami's leg shards are equipped on Reg. Good. Good. Yep, you got him and me. She lives in Cali, but she's 20 pounds soaking wet. Oh, don't I remember? Don't I remember?
Bye!
Everyone say bye to Reg. You deflected most of the damage back to me. True that. True that. Oh, shit. All right. I gotta do that and that. I owe 2 gift subs because of the wheel. Deflected the damage. Deflect that, Reg. Ha! Why can't your pie hole block the bands? You're losing your mind. For the social butterflies, this is a very challenging time, isn't it? I can only imagine, really. Hi, mysterious dude. I can only imagine. Mostly because this is how I would live anyway. For the most part. Though I do want to go to RPG Limit Break again. That would be pretty swell. I've got the
Sure, we
power.
dusted off a good many secrets out here.
I have the power of
But we
Grayskull.
discovered other things we're better off not knowing.
How do I get out of this? Just stuck? Okay.
The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt.
I need to be careful.
The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
I really need to be careful. You miss sitting with coffee at a cafe? I can imagine, dude. I am a Pokemon master, lurk stuff, yes. Thanks for the lurk, dude. Appreciate it. We got all Gen 1 Pokemon and we missed 10 of the 100 on Gen 2. That was tough. I didn't really know those. I've only played Gen 1, 4, and 6? 6 or 5? Whatever Black, Pokemon Black 2 was. Red, Platinum, and Black. Those are the ones I played.
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them.
Cook them, but can't eat them. It was 5 for Black? Okay, that makes sense. What is that? Pecker nest.
Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash.
Finally home for the weekend, says Tedasky. You have OT every week till New Year's? Oh my god. We'll miss you, Stadasky.
The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found.
That cuts through their defense.
Place as inhospitable as they come. But still, we pressed on.
Yeah, that cuts through their defense. That's awesome. What's over here then? Ah.
We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
Fire bellows are cool. I like my machetes. These have been awesome so far, so I don't want to get rid of them. They're like upgraded 4 times, so. These things spawn loot. Interesting.
After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron,
oh, dots work so much better on them.
look down through all the smoke and flames.
Shotgun damage is what works on them.
We saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the calamity.
There you go. Just counterattack on them.
We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Jocelyn Bog.
I'll just keep shotgunning him. That's fine.
The kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron.
If you folks could go to any convention, what would it be?
Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him.
I want to try a GDQ someday, but I think I will prefer
Sure, it
RPG
ain't the
Limit
most
Break.
convenient path.
I want to try to go to a GDQ someday. Jesus!
Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side.
There we go. Those work really well.
Well, it ain't polite to stare.
You go to Phenomenon. Sungtop would go to SakuraCon because you have a connection. You're a founding member. Oh, okay. How does that work? London Goth Festival for Chaos Kitty? What is SakuraCon? I've heard of that. I don't know what it is. You don't really like cons, Seamus? Best part of the Chicago Twitch meetup was being able to spend time with your friends. Galloping Ghost? So you were 2 miles away from where I live. I used to go there all the time. It's like maybe a 2-mile drive. I used to go there with a friend for my last job.
Where there's one stink eye, there's always more.
We'd go to a liquor store, buy a 6-pack, have 1 or 2 in the car, then go in the Galloping Ghost and play for a couple hours and rinse, repeat. I mean, they give you a day pass for like $15. You just go in and out. It's free play till like 2 in the morning. It's pretty awesome.
The Cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell.
I am not hurting that thing at all. I think dots worked better on this thing.
Kid don't shed any tears for him, though.
Yeah, I think dots have worked better. Yeah, I don't like the
spyglass. You can still see the cauldron from the city.
Phenomenon is an option? No. No. Yeah, Galloping Ghost is great. Yeah. You were one of the first to pay to go. Oh, that's...
But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it.
I hope you know that founding member means, generally when you tell people that, it means you actually organized it.
It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
C2E2. Which one is that, Renegade Jib Jib? I've heard of that. Artist Alley is pretty neat, and there's always a bunch of novel merch. Pecker Nest.
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Seamus says he's curious of what happens at a GothCon. I am too, actually. I wonder what that is. Look, we have a pet pecker.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
I got my own pecker now. I know, right? Wow. That's awkward. Variety of new vigils. 2 of which we have solved. Discover the lost mementos.
Culture. A still life of old unwanted keepsakes.
Defeat 10 or more foes in a single well-placed shot. I did that? All right.
The marshals kept the city's peace. They can rest easy now.
General convention, comics, and entertainment. That does sound pretty cool, man. Music. Oh, so the Goth convention is like a music festival?
I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own.
Alright, what happens when I upgrade this? Trapper, snare, powerful secret skill. This Burning Man count as a convention? I would say no. It's a festival. But I guess that just depends on your own, you know, way you want to define it.
Just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Dark Eagle, what's up, stranger? How are you, man? Thank you for that host. I can sample cooking now? How? Awkward. I guess not. It's shedding feathers on this thing. Strange. I think I'm supposed to be able to interact with this, but nothing's happening. How's Bastion? Honestly, this is really cool. Yeah, I can't use this. That's weird. It has that icon like I'm supposed to be able to. New vigils. Or idols. I don't really care much for the idols. Meh. They feel like challenge mode things, which is cool, but not what I'm looking for.
Never could ask for a song.
Why not? She's got good music, though. We have 2,900? Holy hell. We're gonna try Leech.
It wasn't fixed. It was unbroken.
We're gonna try Leech. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I could lower max health. Leech aid. Minus 66% health tonic potency, but this says health tonics fully restore health. So we're gonna see what happens. You got it, Eagle.
Leech aid so sour it'll perk you right up when you're feeling low.
What can I upgrade? I can upgrade the army carbine and the fire bellows. What can you do with the fire bellows? Flame spread wire, faster fuel generation. Just like recharge. That's just recharge. Yeah, why don't you guys, what did you find the difference between I have an outhouse, a festival, and a convention? At least in my mind they're different, but that doesn't mean that that's the rule of law. You help maintain databases to keep track of members. That's cool, man.
Seems Zia's cooking got the best of him.
That's mega cool. I can't use this. I don't understand it. It's got a symbol like I'm supposed to be able to. Let's do this one.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Eagle, how old's your computer? I've seen plenty of people trying to give me the reason that they can't stream because they have an old PC. But we had a guy streaming Ocarina of Time randos with a 14-year-old CPU. So, I mean, I think we could get you running if that's something you wanted to do. Festivals mainly outside, con mainly in halls. Yeah, that's probably a good difference. That's probably a good difference. Festival says it's a celebration or organized series of concerts. Convention, it's a large meeting or conference. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought festivals were centric around music. You're running solid with Terraria? Nice, dude. Sometimes it's mixed together. That's true. That's true, Chaos Kitty. They are mixed together sometimes. I fell off the cliff! A lot of people think they need a better computer than they really do. Yeah. Your hard drive? Your hard drive has nothing to do with streaming, man. Unless it's dying. Then it's a problem. You used to stream with 0.5 up? Yeah, didn't you stream with like 500 bitrate or something way back? But you were just doing Earthbound, so... You know, like... You could stream with that low of a bitrate, 240p, put it at like 20 to 15 FPS, you're still going to be able to be entertaining and get your message out there. You don't need a good computer to stream at all. Unless you want to stream like Call of Duty or Overwatch or some shit. That's obviously not going to work.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
A pecker. He's pecking me. He's pecking me balls real hard. I got calluses on my nutsack from that pecker. He never gives up. Keeps pecking away. Sometimes he picks the hairs off. It's really uncomfortable.
You grew their channel with that shitty connection? Yeah. The PC you just listed used to boot on an old PlayStation 4 hard drive. It still does? That's amazing. Yeah, like Eagle, unless your hard drive's dying, I don't understand why you think that has anything to do with streaming. Like, you can record video, which requires hard drive space, but you don't need to record video to stream. There's no point, unless you want to be like, you know, making YouTube content or something like that, right? Then you're gonna probably want to record, but if you just want to stream, it's not streaming, it affects. Okay. What does it affect? What is it like? What about the hard drives holding you back? It's your ability to run things. It's 80 gig. Okay.
Can't rightly call Mount Zan the mountain anymore.
80 gig could fit the entire library of any retro console. Except like PS1. So like before PS1, you could fit pretty much everything.
There's no more mountains now.
PS1, I think it's like 700. How big was that? How big was it? Now I'm curious. You got me wondering, Eagle. You did it. It's your fault. It's not your fault. You're fine. If you're just streaming and running Terraria, then your hard drive isn't a problem. It should be fine. If that's what you want to do, it won't be an issue at all. The PS1 collection is that I have, this doesn't include Japanese, is like 700 gig. Yeah, almost 800 gig. It's tiny to hold an OS. OBS ain't that big unless you have tons of scenes, you know, and like scene content, like videos. You know, lots of imagery, things like that. You'd like to stream more complicated games that requires having actual disk space. Yeah, I understand. I'm saying if you wanted to start now, you easily could with your computer. You just have to lower your expectations. You know? You could stream retro games like Super Nintendo, N64, NES, Genesis, whatever. Games like Terraria, you could probably stream. Minecraft, whatever. Just like there's a lot of stuff out there that you could get into if you really wanted to. You've been doing streams straight from your consoles? That works too. That's another option, yeah.
There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go.
There's one thing a lot of people always forget about streaming, or just don't recognize.
So they figure they'll hold out right here on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot.
Is you don't need good production quality to be an entertaining streamer. It helps. The production quality is the polish. You know, it's the cherry on top of the cake. Oh, I forgot to change my weapons. Wait, we just got here, right? Go back. I don't like this. I want to put the dots back on this. This is way better with dots. Or get a capture card. Yeah, that works too. But that's money, you know, like not everybody has that option. You could get a cheap capture card if you want to play like NES or Super Nintendo or any system that uses composite or S-Video, you get a GV USB 2. It's like $30 to $50. Super cheap. And it'll capture those really well. It's very plug and play. Here we go. Yeah, we want dots. These dots are just so much better. Alright, let's try this again. Can I use cooking? Stock pot.
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
You have an Xbox One and a PS4 Slim and a $40 headset. That sounds just fine. That's all you need, man. You're good to go. You do want to get a capture card?
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
You want to get a capture card for HD games? I got you. Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool, Suntop. That's a really cool story, man. Thanks for sharing that. All that work you did with that convention. For those of you that do make content, I announced it on Twitter. Let me show you if you haven't seen it. But I put this on Twitter today for any of you that make content. But I have just put it a whole bunch of like free content for content creators in my Discord. There's a free resources channel in there. It has a bunch of those old video backings that I used to use. I was like, I'm not using these anymore. I'm sure there are broadcasters or, you know, content creators out there that could use these. Put them in their scenes. You know, you got to be in the Discord. You have to get them from the Discord. That's the only place you can get them. That was cool. Wait, I'm leaving again. I want to go back to that forest. That's where I was. We're going to go back here. I'm sorry. I got spun around while we were talking. Hi, Rada Hammergesa. How are you? Limitless option of retro and indie games you can stream with potatoes and a string with 2 solo cups as an internet connection. Yeah.
Just can't get enough of that good home cooking, can he?
We're going to do cooking, and then we're going to go to place. That's what we're going to do. But yeah, check out the Discord if that sounds fun to you.
Knocks him into an uneasy sleep.
Got a whole bunch like that. I either recorded them here in my apartment and then edited them, or most of them are actual in-game recordings, and they all seamlessly loop. So that's the kind of the draw. You can just throw them in a scene, and they just infinitely, seamlessly loop on themselves. Wait, it put me back here again. I'm confused. Where's the...
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Whatever. This is where we are now. This is our house now. Yeah, the dots. That's the stuff.
Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Celandia.
Celandia.
Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals.
It's free. That's something you could barely afford. You need to get familiar with the software. You have no clue. You're in a Discord that's designed to help you with that kind of thing, Mr. Eagle. Use it. Use it. You've been in it for a long time. If you have no clue, go to the appropriate channels and ask 10 million questions. Like, what's stopping you, man? There's gonna be people that'll help you, myself included. This is the dream sequence. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I just got them mixed up. Okay. Bad birds. I do like the life leech thing, but I
to stay for life.
Don't know if it's worth it.
Reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out.
They're killing each other. That's funny.
The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father.
The leech is interesting, but I don't know if it makes up for weaker health potions. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, I heal fast if I can keep hitting.
Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him.
There we go. Those things suck.
Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the Mancers. It's for your own good, he said.
Yeah, that guy we got to stream with, a really old PC, is one of my mods, who since has gotten a better one due to the generosity of somebody out there.
She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books.
He
Gained a
streamed,
knack for strings and songs.
I think it was like an Athlon 64 chip. It was some 14-year-old CPU, just ancient. He streamed at 240p, 20 frames per second. Did randos for Ocarina of Time, stuff like that. Worked fine.
At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
You start getting lost, use the Discord. Yeah, man, don't be shy. We'll help you out. We'll do our best. It's what we do. That's what the Discord's for, man. Yeah, dot damage. Eat it!
One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
That thing was straight poop. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. Oh, that was a bad move.
The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
PC and it was an old office PC. You threw a $60 graphics card in. You could barely run emulators. Oh, man. That just reminds me of college.
The young man greeted her.
I was that
in
guy in
Ura's
college,
native
you know.
language. Her father flew into a fit of rage and
It
threw
just
them out.
always had the worst computer because I couldn't afford them. So I'd be like just playing really old games all the time because it's all I could play. Like I was using integrated graphics in
The
like
young man never
the
told
early
her that
2000s.
Ura's native language is not to be used by
Those
foreigners.
sucked.
To do so is
Those
a terrible
sucked.
insult.
That's all I had. I didn't even have a proper graphics card until like 2004. Like, no joke. That's it. That's really all I had.
It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag. then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Radeon 5700 XT. I'm kind of out of the loop on AMD GPUs myself. 2 of these at once? That sucks. Bobby hurts. Oh, gotta try to use these. Damn. I got one at least.
Her plan almost succeeded. But the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
$82 computer, Reg? What the hell? Are you serious? Oh yeah, the music in this game is incredible, isn't it?
The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using it to sell secrets to the Tazzle terminals.
You upgraded it? Nice, Reg. Let them kill each other. You're 100% serious? Why do you work at that company? Every time you tell a story about your job, it sounds like a nightmare. What are you doing, Reg? You deserve better. You deserve better,
She
Reg.
and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
This song, oh my god, so good. $80, $2 retail from Dell on their refurbished site. It's a living nightmare. No, Reg, look for a new job. You deserve better, man. Look for a new job. Apply all over the country.
Last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
Fuck it, just go ham. I got leech. Oh, okay, this is getting a little serious. The leech! The leech! Oh, this is working brilliantly.
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
Oh, shit. Leech! Save me, Leech! Yeah, that was a bit too much.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
Reflection complete. These are badass. Seriously badass. Ah, fade to white, it hurts. Yeah, quite a few
When
things
the
in the
kid
works.
wakes
Good
up,
luck, man.
his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
Good luck, man. I hope you can find something better. slowly accumulated parts. Just be careful with that, Eagle. I've seen people who do that, and by the time they're able to build their PC, some of their stuff's already outdated. Like, you can get way better parts for way cheaper than what they got. I think it's way safer to just keep the money until it's time to buy something. It's always going to mean that you end up with something better in the end when it comes to PC parts.
Oh, his manners ain't so bad.
Ain't so bad.
Give me mail. Why do we have a mailbox? I don't know.
Squeak. That was cool. I don't know if I like the leech or not. I really don't. Not sure. I'm kind of on the fence. Kind of on the fence. Where whiskey? Stab synth. Retaliate when injured. I do want that. Stab synth. Stab synth. You have a case and a free graphics card. There you go. Yeah, just keep saving up, man. We'll help you out. We got people in the Discord too that make part lists that are affordable. So if you say like, yo, I've saved up $750 for a PC, and then you go to the tech channel and you ping the Technocracy, there's going to be like 2 or 3 people that are going to give you different part lists. I'm not even kidding. It's what I do when I build my computers for streaming. And people are like, yeah, we got this. Let's go. They try to find the best deals and the best parts. It's invaluable. It's completely invaluable. I don't know why they do it. They just like to, I guess. And I'm so grateful for it. It's amazing. Your current rank is a response to the hunger you developed all those years, struggling to hit 30 FPS on older games. Yeah. You have an ATI all-in-wonder. Yeah, decent case snag from a neighbor you want to get rid of it, and a 57 XT your boy saying. That's good, man. Good. I'm glad you were able to get those. It's almost time to drop big money and buy the board processor. Board? No, wait till you have enough for the board, the processor, and the power supply. And the RAM. You need money for all of that. And the hard drive, right? Don't buy anything until you can afford all of those at once. Because what I said is going to happen otherwise. Coax in, S-Video in, DVI in. The all-in-wonders. Those were honestly really cool cards for the time. Were those the ones that were TV tuner cards too? Were the all-in-wonders the one that had TV tuners on them? Those were so damn cool, man. You could literally like hook up your cable to it and watch TV on your computer. That was badass. They were Marvel for the time. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, everybody wanted a media center PC in like the 2000s. I had one of those in college. My roommate had one. We used it all the time. He just loaded it with emulators. And then had we had all our network, you know, LAN hooked up to it. So if any one of us had a movie on our PC, we could just transfer it to the media PC. There was 5 of us in that house, so I mean, it was a reasonable thing to have for 5 people when it was hooked up to like the main living room TV. You used it as a rudimentary TiVo. That's cool. All right, let's go to the forest now. There's a lot of places to see in this game, really. This is a cool game. It's a pretty damn cool game. They call it Plex. I don't use Plex. You gotta have to have you need media to use
The
Plex.
beasts of the wild came down from the mountains.
Media center PCs would have taken off more. Vista would have been less Vista. I think that's a fair point.
There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot.
Well, this place sucks. I can't see where I'm going most of the time.
Give me that. That's money.
You have all of MASH that you took the discs you owned and made into MKVs to play over all devices. That's badass. That's a good show. It's a good show. Oh god, I thought I killed him. Ah! Well, this stage officially sucks butts. Man.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers.
Win SXS folder. I don't know what that means. You ripped all of Stargate onto your first laptop? I got to watch all of Stargate because I worked with a gal in my not my last job, but back in the day, who loved Stargate, and she had them all on DVD. And I was going on medical leave for cancer treatments. She was this old gal. We got along really well. So she's like, she knew I liked Stargate, so she gave me like her whole collection of it to watch while I was on medical leave. Stargate helped me get through cancer. Stargate's awesome. I like that show a lot. Clone High. What's Clone High? Is that a show or is that like a software? Oh, jeez. Ah. Those guys suck. Ow.
Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find.
Clone High was a show from NTV. I've not heard of that one, Eagle. Interesting. What was that about? What was Clone High about? MASH is a show that almost didn't make it. Time slot was moved, and that was all it took to make it an 11-season show. Well, I'm sure that was like a catalyst, right? The show was already good. It just needed eyes. I understand that. I know what that feels like.
We only found that little layer because they found themselves.
When you have something really good and you don't know how to get more people to see it. It's like, man, I feel that one. That one hits me right here. Damn, Thor, you got 750,000. I think you have the most out of anybody. Like, how do I get more eyes on the channel? I already know I'm doing a good thing out here. I know we're all doing a good thing out here. This place is spoopy. Spoopy jungle. Yeah, dots. Yeah, dots.
The creatures of the wild.
Rose Guard
they've been
song.
building a bastion of their own.
It's about clones of historical figures going through high school. That sounds pretty damn funny. Gandhi, Abe Lincoln, Joan of Arc, Cleopatra, and JFK. That is very unique. That is really unique. I've never heard of that. It's totally the Rose Guard song. 73,000, still a pretty good amount. Windows Vista sucks at cat compatibility, so to overcome it, it would collect and continuously archive TLL and other library folders and call it to a window. Blah, blah, blah. WinSSX is the folder. After a year or two, Vista would have collected enough garbage that it had integrated into its file system that you nearly max hard drive and unremovable file. What the hell? That is asinine. That is so asinine. It's a goofy show on MTV. Actually had good shows. They did have some back in the 90s from what I remember. Alright, so we have that spot, but I want to go this way first.
They even dragged their children into this. Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Dude just made a pun. I don't think I approve of that. I used Vista for less than a year. So much functionality, basic functionality that I had on or not XP, but 2K that I was used to was just gone when I switched to Vista. Was it XP? Was it XP or... I don't remember what I had before Vista. I think I had XP before Vista. I went from 2K to XP to Vista. That lasted a very short time, and then I did Windows 7 forever. I think Windows 7 is probably the OS I've used the longest. Unfortunately, it's pretty bad now, Windows 7. There's just like hardware won't work right on it. So if you're buying new hardware, all of you folks out there, you need to get used to the idea you're gonna use Windows 10. Because Windows 7 won't work properly with new hardware.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean.
Dang. Oh, that's the way it came from. Man, I just get like engrossed in this game's music. Galleon Mortar?
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. Holy hell. That was way too much. I think XP was alright. It's just that... Okay, so if we look at it through the lens of when it came out, right? Which is something I like to do. XP was just a monumental improvement over 98.
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves.
Yeah, I think I agree with what Eagle said. As far as like OSs go, it definitely improved the user experience. It was like the biggest jump from previous OS to next, in my opinion. Like, I didn't feel like 7 was a huge leap ahead from like XP or, you know, even Vista. And I don't feel like 10 was either. But I think I liked 7 the best just because it was like the most improved version of Win 2K and XP. But I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard to say. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Folks, anyone who follows, I do not call out names of follows with respect to lurkers. But I will say thank you. Thanks for the gift sub. There you go. Well, enjoy those Finny Bears. Enjoy those Finny Bears. Yeah, if you folks, anyone who hasn't been around recently, we've been pushing real hard to try, by year's end, I love very challenging goals, by year's end to reach the requirements to apply for partner. We're going to get partnership by year's end, calendar year. Very hard to do. So each and every one of you that enjoy this content,
it's either them or us. But
keep stopping in and hanging out.
They win too. Our Bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours.
Lurkers are the backbone of this platform. Wow, the dots heal me. That's awesome. Okay, so leech with dots is really potent then. Now you're a lurker. Yeah, it's true. You're right. You're right though.
Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
Ten is the least offensive Windows since 7. There you go, Kane. Lurk of love, brother.
Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
I honestly like the way I see 10 is it is a miserable experience unless you get a
They've
pro
been searching
version.
for cores and shards. just
Unless
like
you
we
get a pro
have.
version. And group policy all the updates off so that it doesn't ever auto update on you. Then it's fine. I've really not had any issues with it. Like, there's some things some folks won't like about it, I'm sure.
They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have.
I don't need those. Ouch, 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 ouch. Those damn dots. It has the annoying habit of thinking it knows what devices you want to be using better than you do. I disable every device that I don't ever want it to use. But that's more of a power user thing, right? Not a regular user thing. Try to live with Windows 10 Home. Yeah, I've heard it's a struggle for a lot of people using Windows 10 Home. Meow! Hope you like them dots! Oh my god. Alright, just hold it down. They're taking damage from deflections. This is slowly working. I'm okay with this. Yeah, the worst part is absolutely the updates for sure. I agree. Yeah. There we go.
Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
Someone working with it and using it at home on 3 PCs, it takes a bunch of features and fun integrations you used to dislike and makes you like them. Automated OneDrive? I think I have that disabled on mine, on both of mine. Because I don't honestly even know what it is. I think it's like Google Drive. So to that respect, I just turn it off.
We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square.
It feels like an arms race. Oh god. Wow. That thing died quick. Heal, you got it. Oh, whoa. I leveled up and healed. That was sweet.
That's the way.
Goddamn, you done it, boy. You used 3.1 because you had it on work computers while you were upgrading others to 10. That blows my mind, Eagle. That blows my mind. That's how Skynet happened.
He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I still feel like I'm the damn villain in this. Like I'm stealing from others. And that's why that other dude went
We'll
crazy.
all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
You think so? I think so.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
That's bright. I tell you what, there's some bright lights in there.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Interesting. We have a new toy.
Fix that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Eagle, I bet your head was spun bouncing around those computers. Well, kudos to you for keeping it straight. Okay, this is cool. I love this thing. Yeah, this is really neat. I wonder if it plays her song. That's what I'm looking for. See if it plays her song. Maybe not. Oh, there it goes. It does. Gramophone, best item so far. Best item. Oh, geez, Phil. You got some fun timing, man. It's 3 in the morning, brother. Welcome, Phil. You are going to be going on a raid with us. Hope you had a good time over there, everybody. Please check out Phil Hartshorn, folks. He's a good streamer, filmmaker. So he approaches his games with that perspective. It's very cool. But it is very late. I'm so sorry for all of you just getting here. If you're new here, hit that follow button. Don't forget to push that so you can hang out with us again at some point. But yeah, your timing is a little suspect. I'm sorry. We're gonna go say hi to another channel out there. Unfortunately, I can't keep that song going because it stops playing music when I alt-tab. Feels bad. So, yep. Let's go ahead and say hi to another channel. Much appreciated, everybody. I look forward to playing this again tomorrow. We didn't beat it. It doesn't seem like it's a very long game, so keep an eye on that next list to see what's gonna win next. Remember your votes. Your donations and bits go towards voting for what we play every Thursday and Friday. It's a party! Yeah, it's a raid party, so why don't you come along? Let's keep this raid rolling here. Let's go to another channel and be like, yo, what's up? We're gonna say hi to this guy. This is a channel, one of my favorite channels, and I'm gonna tell you why. No matter how bad I'm feeling on any given day, if I go here, this dude makes me laugh every time. And he might be ending soon, I don't know, but who cares? Let's go. We're raiding Will Shand. Finny Bears rolling in for AAA games only. That's our raid message, because he plays some seriously funny jank. All right, so let's go say hi to Will Shand. Copy paste that /ME for color. Let's show him some love, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central for more Bastion and potentially the next game on the next list. Let's hit it, folks. Thank you very much.